Hi guys, welcome to S-Trip. My name is Eva. I'm going to be one of your destination staff. We're here in the beautiful Caribbean today. There's just a few things that we want to go over with you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
By the time you've gotten on the plane, you're only a couple of hours away from your destination and the trip that you've been waiting for a long time. The beaches, the activities, the parties. But a couple of things to keep on mind on the plane. This is probably the first time you've flown with your friends or a larger group. So bear in mind, don't get out of control. You got to be calm on the plane. Pay attention to what the stewards or stewardesses have to tell you and follow the signs. You don't want to get kicked out of the flight and you don't want to disturb the other guests. In the past years, they've become pretty serious with security on board the flights. So remember, just keep it relaxed. In a couple of hours, you're going to be down in the sun and you're going to be living the trip for 1 week. So keep it real on the planes. It's really important to know in advance that there's going to be a lot of waiting and there's going to be a lot of lines on your first day of traveling. Don't let this interfere with your trip. You're going to have 7 incredible days down at destination. But remember, the first day, be prepared for it. Bring along a magazine, bring your Walkman, your iPod, whatever it is to keep yourself busy. Bring your PSP to play some video games. But make sure that you have things to do and know in advance and be ready for it. The first day is going to be a lot of traveling and a lot of waiting in lines. You also want to dress comfortably, throw in some jogging pants and some sneakers, whatnot, but make sure that you have your beach shorts or your flip-flops ready for when you get out at the airport, because there's a big difference when you leave Canada and when you get off the plane down south. It can be plus 30 when it's minus 20 back home with the snow. So be ready for it, because every minute that ticks by while you're traveling, you're 1 minute closer to getting down to destination and to the incredible trip you guys have been waiting for a long time.
Try not to pack too much. Girls, I know this is going to be tough, but you're not going to need 6 pairs of high heels while you're on the beach. It's also a pain to carry around a big heavy bag. Don't forget to leave room in your suitcase for all the stuff that you want to buy when you're away. When you and your roommates get to your hotel room or cabin, make yourselves comfortable. This is going to be your home for the next week. But don't go too crazy, because you'll have to pay for any damages. If anything in your room does not work or stops working, report it to the front desk immediately. They'll appreciate your honesty. There's a safety deposit box in your room. Use them for your valuables and travel documents. It's a real headache to lose them. Also, don't forget to keep your front door and your balcony door locked at all times. When you're on the cruise ships or in your hotel room on the resort, try and be careful. Don't lean over the balcony or the railings. It's a long way down.
So since all of you are going to different destinations, the currency in each destination is going to be different. Pay attention to our S-Trip website, because we'll be letting you know about which currency is accepted in each country. For the most part though, American dollars are accepted everywhere. Also, it's a good idea to keep, in emergency purposes, an Interac card, Visa, or MasterCard. Visa and MasterCard are generally accepted everywhere, and an Interac card can be used to take out money directly from your bank account in Canada. Also, make sure that while you're around town, you don't keep too much money on you at one time.
This is your cruise card. You get it upon check-in. It's your room key. It's for your safety deposit box, for all your valuables and your passport. It's a credit card. While on ship, you can use it for the shops, the restaurants, or any of the boutiques. It's your identification. You need it on you at all times. You check in and out with this when you leave the ship. If it's lost or stolen, be sure to report it to reception right away.
The sun in the Caribbean is a lot stronger than the sun back home, so don't forget to use the proper protection, especially on the first day. You don't want to burn and then be in pain for the rest of the week.
Travel insurance is a really important part of your trip. Make sure that you read through the insurance package before you leave. When you get your travel documents, you'll receive an insurance card that has important phone numbers and your policy number. Everybody traveling with S-Trip at your destination has this same card. If you do have a medical emergency, first and foremost, get to a hospital or clinic right away. If you have time, come and see an S-Trip destination staff or call the insurance company.
Your hotel has a lot of different food options, such as Chinese food, chimichangas, pizza, hamburgers and fries, whatever you can think of. There's also a lot of different restaurants and snack bars available as well. Pay attention to what times these restaurants and snack bars are open and where they're located. If you want to know these things beforehand, check out the Destination Hotel website or ask one of our S-Trip staff during the briefing. If you have any food allergies, let us know beforehand or let the food and beverage manager know at your hotel.
When on the beach or on any of the excursions, be sure to bring lots of bottled water with you. It's very important to stay hydrated. Please don't drink the tap water at any of the destinations. The consequences aren't pretty.
We love S-Trip!
If you're of age and plan to drink on your trip, do it responsibly. We want you to have a good time. Last thing you want to do is do anything crazy and cause problems for yourself or anyone around you.
While some drugs are tolerated in Canada, while you're visiting other countries, their drug laws are more severe. You don't want to go to jail over a joint. Just be careful. Don't buy any drugs off of locals. Don't bring on with you. Police and security will be searching for them, and if you're caught with them, you'll be sent home.
Each destination has its own unique activities and excursions. Pay attention to our S-Trip website or ask any staff for details.
Remember, when traveling, it's important to stay in groups and let your friends know where you are. It might sound silly and childish, but have a buddy system going during the day and at night so that your roommates or your friends know where you are and what you're doing. They know if you're not back when you're supposed to be back. Sounds like it's for kindergarten, but it's important to make sure that you stick together and you know where your friends are.
When we're on destination, we're going to have the opportunity to rent a lot of equipment such as Sea-Doos, kayaks, and pedal boats such as this. Before you rent them, inspect them thoroughly to make sure that there's no damage done to them so that you're not held liable when you bring them back. And remember, when we're on destination, everyone's here to have a fun time. So no fights. If anybody gets in any fights, you're going to get thrown off the ship. And in some countries, you get thrown in jail. So we're all lovers and not fighters. So remember, squash it out, talk to an S-Trip staff or an excursion staff, and we'll make sure that you guys sort everything out. That was a good one.
Hey guys, we just want to stress how important it is to be on time for the ship. There's a lot going on in the port. You're going to have a great time, but the last thing you want to do is be caught in the middle of the nowhere and miss your ship.
Get to know your destination staff. We're here to help you have a fun and safe trip. If there's a problem that we can't help you out with, we'll find somebody that can.
We're in other people's countries. Respect the country, respect the people. They're cool people, and we're going to have lots of fun.
Oh, every time. Thank you very much. And we are certainly happy to have you. And there's no such term as strangers. It's good friends that never meet. Come on, Eric.
Oh, yo, yo. Tive razão, posso falar. Não foi legal, não pegou bem.